Hello, good evening, and welcome to another video from me, Johnny Vaughan, owner of Johnny Vaughan Poems, LLC. Now with this video, it'll be quite a bit longer than my previous videos. I'm aiming for 15 to 30 minutes as far as the duration of this video. So I'll be reading about four or maybe five of my poems, probably about four of my poems from a book that I wrote years ago, back in 2004, called Man versus Child. So these poems are good, so I just wanted to share them with you all. And if you like them, or if you don't like them, please still comment down below and let me know what you think about them. As far as if you like them or you don't like them. So the first one is called Enchanted Lady. Here it goes. I met this girl one day. She had lips of liberation, a smile that said, "Come my way." Her hair was made of those things that were bold, even outright daring to some. Like individuality, inner peace, just a peace of mind. She invited me to sit down. She showed me all the pain I was hiding inside. She said I was my own world, a world I never knew existed. She didn't have a job to go to, or even a child to live through. She just had her, a forgotten part of life that some people died never knowing. Warriors fall. Free was always the cause. Free was the reason why hoodlums turned to Christians. Free was the reason why suicide became an issue. She was a part of my heart that remained a question mark. She was that part of me I was too lazy to see, or much less try to be. Not to mention she was fun. Her skin was made of prosperity. Her laugh sounded like 1,000 birds flying to wherever was peaceful. I asked for her name. She said, "Through death you will know it." She walked away with steps made of heaven. She said, "I'll be back, but never return." So now I ask you, have you seen freedom? So that was that poem called Enchanted Lady. It was basically just about trying to find freedom in your life. Just trying to be free, have peace of mind in your life. So that was my way of just trying to express that. But the next poem I'll be doing from my book, Man versus Child, is called A Cage with No Bars. Check it out. I live in a world with the forgotten tomorrow. My memories make these bars hollow. It's my heart I want to follow. Prisoner of pain, or is pain in my prison? I walk being a stranger amongst wolves and sheep, desperately seeking a home. What is home in a world that's war? A step closer to death. When all I do is walk outside of my house and take a deep breath. Love is hate. The two are like cousins going on their first date. My cage makes me write. My cage makes me think. Will there be a morning after this night? This cage was built for me, cozy on the inside, but then air to others. I parade as a child that never knew sisters or brothers, locked in his own sweat, but his own enemy yet, visible to none. Nobody can destroy this residence on the run. My eyes gauge the lock, my heart turns to rock. I live life on this block. And that was the end of A Cage with No Bars. So once again, with all these videos that I'm reading, just let me all these poems that I'm reading. I'm sorry. Let me know what you think about them in the comments below. Let me know. Just leave a comment. Let me know if you like them. Or if you have questions about certain lines that I read that you might not understand and want clarification on, just leave a comment and I'll definitely respond to your comment. Definitely. So the next one is called To Thine Own Self Be True. Here it goes. A person's life should never be judged. It's hard to tell people with a grudge. Quick to point the finger. Harmony makes them the devil's singer. Laughing at your mistakes just to see if you will break. A hardened heart's bark is more vicious than its bite. The night seems dark, but you always have the light. Look through your own eyes. Vision what you didn't realize. The prize is in you. Destiny is what we go through after we accomplish what to do. Mirrors don't lie. We all look deep, finding the answers to why, ignoring the demons that put us to sleep. Souls see each other every day, passing by without a glance. To understand what not to say, there's the path to many chances. So to thine own self be true. For to be true to others, you must know you. That's when all men can truly be brothers. All right. And the next poem is called Bummy Clothes. I got a hole in my jacket. It's big enough to fit your opinion in. Bullshit and velour are what these folks are swimming in. My jeans are 2 years old. The minutes are coming out the hole. These kind of clothes are all I know, all I feel. I could buy new clothes, maybe to impress the hoes. Later on, have her screaming, shaking from her head to her toes. But fuck it, I never liked shows. This is the real me, grimy and filthy. I can't help it if this is the way the Lord built me. My jeans sag. Damn it, this is no fad. My shoes lean to the side as if sad. You may be thinking, this guy's got to be drinking. Look at the way his Timberlands are sinking. Some people get high, some people want to fly. But give me my bummy clothes until the day that I die. All right, and that was the poem called Bummy Clothes. It was kind of real to me because back in the day I used to wear bummy clothes and stuff that wasn't considered fashionable amongst my peers. So, it's real to me. So I just wrote a poem about it, you know. So let me go ahead and read another poem. And I just want to go through my book right here, just seeing what poems I really want to share with you all from the past, you know. But let me read this poem right here. It's called Heavenly Hearts. Here we go. If I could, I would give you my heart on a silver tray, sprinkle it with a dash of forever, just to have my way. Your beauty is beyond words. A slight glance and I'm captive, similar to a caged bird. Soft silky dust flees from our heaven, while hand in hand we glide on puffy clouds, teasing each other like playmates age 7. Angels dancing, angels dance in your eyes, leaving me in a quizzical daze. You are my paradise, something I finally realize. Your lips define bliss, tickling me so soft and sweet when we unlock for a kiss. So come and take me, a man here for your desires. The love I have for you burns bright as a midnight fire. All right, that poem was called Heavenly Hearts. All right, and the next poem is called Free. Here we go. Free is the sky, sitting there on top, looking all fly, waiting for us to drop. Free is that bird, who shares with his family, communicating so well and never saying a word, flying high in the sky for all to see. Free is speaking your mind, getting loose with the lips, talking until you're blind, even though they sink ships. Free is not taking labels, ignoring a world that is lost, being defiant, willing, and able to define those lines they can't cross. Free is last night's dream, that step away from reality. Everything is what it seems. These visions were meant to see. Free was me, a child to the eyes, knowing who to be, that kid, searching for the searching for the cereal for his prize. All right, and that poem's called "Free," and this poem right here is called "Before I Die." I'm a man with many emotions. Each one fills me to the top. I wallow until my desire just drops. This world has much sorrow, making it hard for me to see past tomorrow. Death is not a possibility, but a hard reality. We all must embrace and definitely anticipate. My confused heart sits alone, staring at my life, knowing it will never be home. There will be a time that I will no longer run. My eyes will shut and open to the unknown. The sun won't be there to greet me as if I sat on a throne. The moon won't look at me like a shy stranger wanting to be my friend. Those little things I'll miss when this flesh comes to an end. Before I see the Lord, hopefully watching angels smile as I come aboard, I want to touch one heart. I want to let out my hand and say who were meant to who were meant to meet from the start. We feel each other's tears. Together we laugh at our fears. To bring a smile to those faces who have seen the dark places. Do you feel me? We are brothers and sisters, every he and she, no matter the color, long gone history. Let's lift our arms and fly to where there is real happiness. The search is not far, it is within ourselves. This is what I want to try before I die. All right, and that was before I die. And let me see. I'm trying to go through this book right here. Let me see what I want to share. Another poem I want to share real quick with you. The next one is called Stack Money. All right. Some people live for the almighty dollar, working as a slave, wearing a blue or white collar. It has us all in a chokehold, living with the fact that our soul has been sold. Zombies on a mission to gain that corporate position, or just to buy that entertainment system. So as to say, look at me, I glisten. The dead presidents laugh. We fall victim to the devil's wrath, claiming the mentality, I gotta get mine, but falling behind in reality. Yes, I want to stack money for reasons that are as different as the four seasons. My fellow man is not eating, lying on the street feeling beaten, asking for change when a teardrop is inside. Nobody cares. We are living in a war that turns men to vultures. What happened to the love? What happened to the Lord above? Yes, I want to stack money so I can let go the contents of my heart. The world will soon see. I want to stack money so the light can shine, giving vision to those who remain in the dark. I want to stack money so that elderly men can see youth from a second chance and a second glance. I want to stack money so that all the black children can live. For we're dying not caring about the seeds of tomorrow. I want to stack money because poverty's laughter has never been funny. So that was the end of Stack Money. So basically, I just wanted to, go through some, once again, go through some of these poems in my book that I wrote back 2004 that I thought were very, very deep and very, relevant to these times that we're living in today in 2022. So here we go. I'm just strolling through my book, um, trying to see, which one I could share for you all. Try to provoke a little thought within your mind. So I guess I'll read one more before I end this video this evening. Let me see. I'll read this one when fear is a factor. She got surprised one day. This guy approached her. He smelled of foreign fragrances and exotic lands. She was the object of his desire. She slowly warmed up to the fire. They spent time together. Telephone conversations got better. She's been hurt in the past with booty calls that didn't last. Did she cause the breakups? Or a guy's just no good? This new man had a sexy vibe. He said all the right things pleasing to her ears, but she just couldn't get past her fears. Her heart was locked in that cage, decorated with rage. It would take a magician to find the gauge. Oh no, not again is what she utters. I will not fall for the same tricks again. You're going to prove yourself worthy. Time and time again has she given up her most valuable possession. No good men who just took the goods and ran. The sex was right, but the man was wrong. The next brother will pay for all this pain inside of me. She casually badgers her male friend by asking, it's been a couple of days. Why haven't I heard from you? You know, the little test they give just to see if you stumble, so they can go right back in their cage and tell their heart, it's just you and I until the end. She tried to make him wait for the sex, 1 month in the hole. Maybe I'll give him a taste. She gave in to her instincts and made love to him. Things got heated as the candles became lit, regardless of the fact that he might just be fucking. Images of eternal love swamped her mind. Each thrust put her into an awaited paradise. Only heaven could be greater. She held on tight, looking into his eyes, but seeing only vacant emotion. The morning after becomes the present. He zips up his pants, saying, I'll call you later. Pictures of the night before invaded her mind as she worked on her job. You think about getting something just to say, you're starting to get to me. We have a ways to go. He doesn't call until late. You both talk with flirtatious tones, like lovers who want a second bout with each other's flesh. He says he has to go for the time being. You hang up like this is the last time you'll hear from him. You lay in bed counting the seconds on your clock, thinking is he the one or just another guy passing by. Uncertainty turns to worry. Lifelong dreams of marriage get buried. Your heart has just went under the tombstone, all because fear was a fact. So that was my last poem for tonight. When fear is a factor. Uh, I was trying to get into the mind of a woman who just meets a man and who's been scorned throughout life and who just really meets a man and meets a new man and just really just wants to, she's really on her guard because she's been scorned throughout life. So I know I've met a couple of women like that, and I was really trying to get to the mind of a woman who's been through that. So that was my attempt. Fear is a fact. So that's about it for me tonight as far as reading poems. I'll be posting other videos and reading more of my poems from Man vs. Child, my book from back in 2004, as well as new poetry I'm going to write, here in 2022. So just keep like just keep watching my channel, and I'll be posting new videos. And if you wanna, also I have a business, here in Rock Hill, South Carolina. That's where I live, and that's where my business is located. I can create poems for you to give to your loved ones on special occasions, such as birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, etc. It doesn't matter the occasion. I can write a poem that you can give to them to express how you feel about them. I can incorporate personal details that you share with me into the poem. So the poems are $12 each. If you want to reach out to me, my email address is johnnymvaughan at gmail.com. I'll spell it out for you. It's JohnnyMvaughan at gmail.com. So you can reach out to me and email me, and we can talk about me writing a poem for a loved one of yours. So if you enjoyed my poetry and are willing to give me a chance as far as like purchasing one of my poems and giving it to one of your loved ones, just email me. We can go from there. All right. So once again, thank you for watching my video, and just subscribe to me if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you like my video. Just leave a comment below too, as well, if you like my video. Or if you don't like it, you can leave a comment too. I'm open to all criticism. So, with that being said, you have a good evening, and I will be back with another new video very soon. So, God bless you, and have a good night. All right.